Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm reviewing something a little different. It's called the Aqua Tower. You might have seen some ads online claiming it can literally make clean water out of thin air. Yeah, I know. It sounds like one of those too good to be true things. But after dealing with months of high water bills and supply issues in my area, I decided to check it out myself. And honestly, it's been a really interesting experience. So here's the deal. The Aqua Tower isn't a gadget you buy in a box. It's actually a step-by-step digital guide that shows you how to build your own device that can pull moisture straight from the air and turn it into clean, drinkable water. Basically, it's based on condensation technology, kind of like how your AC collects water, but it's designed to be efficient, eco-friendly, and portable. When I first read about it, I thought it was a gimmick, but once I saw people actually building it and sharing results, I figured, why not? The guide itself is really easy to follow. You get videos, diagrams, and a materials list. Everything can be found at your local hardware store. I'm not an engineer or anything, but I was able to build the unit in about 2 hours using simple tools. It cost me roughly $180 in total. Once it was up and running, I powered it with my small solar panel setup, though you can use any standard plug-in power source. Now, the question everyone asks, does it really produce water? Yes, it does. The first time it started working, I was honestly shocked. You can actually see condensation forming, and within a few hours, there's clean water dripping into the container. I ran the first batch through a small carbon filter just to be safe, but it already looked crystal clear. The taste? Totally fine. Not chemical, not metallic, just normal water. On a moderately humid day, I get about 2 to 3 gallons, and if I leave it overnight, a bit more on dry days. The production slows down, which makes sense because it depends on how much moisture is in the air. Now, what I like most is that it's simple and low maintenance. Once built, you just keep it running. There are no expensive filters or parts to replace, and it doesn't use much power. It's also surprisingly compact. You could store it in your garage, your backyard, or even use it for camping if you have a small solar battery setup. So, let's talk about who it's actually useful for. I think the Aqua Tower is great for people living in dry or remote areas, folks who like being prepared for emergencies, or anyone who just wants a little more control over their water supply. It's also awesome for people who like DIY projects or self-sufficiency. It's not going to replace your main water line, but it can absolutely help you cut costs or stay prepared if there's a shortage. Now, a few things I didn't love. First, it's not plug and play. You have to build it yourself, which might put some people off. The guide is clear, but you'll still need a bit of patience. Second, the amount of water you get depends on humidity. So if you live somewhere extremely dry, results can vary. And third, it's only available through the official website, so you won't find it on Amazon or in stores. Just something to keep in mind. So after about a month of using it, here's my honest opinion. The Aqua Tower is not a miracle device, but it's clever, practical, and it works. It's one of those things that just makes sense once you try it. I like that it gives me a sense of independence. Even if the grid goes down or water restrictions get worse, I know I can still make clean water from the air around me. For under $40 for the full guide, I'd say it's worth it, especially if you're into sustainable living or emergency prep. If you do decide to check it out, make sure to get it from the real website to avoid fake copies. I'll leave the link below this video for reference. Anyway, that's my experience with the Aqua Tower. If you've tried it yourself or built something similar, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what worked for you. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more real reviews like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay hydrated.